How Sunday worship became the greatest Christian hoax. Sunday worship is one of the most widely accepted practices in modern Christianity. Millions of Christians around the world gather every Sunday to worship, sing, and listen to sermons. But here's a bold question. Who told us Sunday is holy? Did God declare it? Or did man make it up? What if I told you that Sunday worship, so deeply embedded in Christian tradition, is actually the greatest Christian hoax of all time? Let's go back to the beginning. In Genesis 2:2-3, after God created the heavens and the earth, he rested on the seventh day, not the first. He blessed it. He sanctified it. That day was set apart, holy. Before there was sin, before there was Israel, before there were Jews. Fast forward to Exodus 20:8-11, when God gave his 10 commandments. He didn't say to pick a day. He didn't suggest a Sabbath. He said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. It was written on stone by God's own hand, unchangeable, eternal. Nowhere in the Bible is there a command to keep Sunday holy. Let that sink in. Nowhere. Jesus kept the Sabbath. In Luke 4:16, we read that it was his custom to go to the synagogue on the Sabbath. After his resurrection, his disciples continued to keep the Sabbath. Acts 13, Acts 17, and Acts 18 show the apostles worshipping and teaching on the seventh day, Saturday, not Sunday. So where did Sunday worship come from? It came from Rome, not from God. During the 4th century, under Emperor Constantine, Sunday was declared a day of rest in 321 AD, not by divine authority, but by imperial decree. The Church of Rome later claimed the right to transfer the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday. It wasn't a change from the Bible, it was a change based on church authority. The Convert's Catechism of Catholic Doctrine admits this openly. Q. Which is the Sabbath day? A. Saturday is the Sabbath day. Q. Why do we observe Sunday instead of Saturday? AP. Because the Catholic Church transferred the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday. This isn't a hidden conspiracy, it's public knowledge. And yet most Christians accept it without question. Now, here's the challenge to every skeptic, pastor, theologian, or believer watching. Find one verse in the entire Bible that says, God changed the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. Jesus commanded Sunday observance. The apostles taught Sunday as the new Sabbath. The first day of the week is now holy. You won't find it, because it doesn't exist. And if it's not in the Bible, then it's not from God. This hoax is more than a mistake. It's a prophecy fulfilled. In Daniel 7:25, the Bible warned that a religious power would think to change times and laws. What law involves both time and commandment? The Sabbath, the fourth commandment. In Mark 7:7-9, Jesus rebuked the religious leaders, saying, in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. You reject the commandment of God that you may keep your tradition. Sunday worship is a tradition of men, not a commandment of God. So now you know. Sunday worship became the greatest Christian hoax, not because the Bible said so, but because millions accepted it without testing it against Scripture. But truth doesn't need a crowd. It just needs courage. You've seen the facts. The question is, will you follow tradition or truth?